Master,
Go on, ask him! Don't let him—
Master Takayuki, I've seen the report to the throne and the letter to—
So this is how my documents went missing from headquarters?
Should I take your words to mean that these documents were not forgeries? They were really penned by your own hand. Please tell me, Master. I need to know. Has the Tenryo Commission really betrayed the Shogun?
Yes, I have dealings with the Fatui, and yes, the report you—
He just came right out and—
The diplomats from Snezhnaya promised a very generous reward indeed. And all they requested of me— For too long, the Kujo clan's position has been coveted by so many. So, when the chance arose to gain the backing of another powerful— It appeared to me to be an excellent deal. I simply saw no need—
But you worship the Shogun. How can you betray her after all this time and act like it's nothing?
Betrayal? How can you call this a betrayal? The Fatui may think they are using me. But the reverse is— When the lightning strikes in Inazuma, they shall fall. After all, none can contend with the supreme power of the almighty Raiden Shogun and the Muso no Hitotachi.
Yeah, he doesn't worship the Raiden Shogun herself, but her power as a warrior.
But Master, what about loyalty? Ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, you taught me but it's clear to me now that you wanted my loyalties to stop with the You hypocrite! Preaching about virtue just to mask your own wretched
Selfishness? I am but safeguarding the eternity of the Kujo clan.
Hate to say it, but his ego is getting in the way. If he thinks the Kujo clan is a match for the Fatui—
I've doubted the Vision Hunt decree in the past. I asked myself, is this truly the correct thing to do? But I chose to obey the Shogun. For as long as she leads the way, who among us is But now I realize that the path of eternity is one without end. So I'm going to tell the Shogun the truth about all this.
Stubborn and futile. Report to the Shogun if you so wish. The Kujo clan's— The Shogun is at Tenshukaku receiving a Snezhnayan diplomat.
Senor is the one behind all this? No! Way back in Rito, Lady Hiragi said something about the Kanjo Commissioner meeting with—
A diplomat from Snezhnaya. Well, if
Sara stormed off! Do you think she's gonna go barge into Tenshu? You can say that again! Alright then, let's do this!
The way people charge in here as they please. So, if I didn't know this was Tenshukaku, I might have mistaken it for some kind of street. Have you learned your lesson now?
Oh no! What has she done to Kujusara?
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not yours, Signora.
Then I apologize, Almighty Shogun. I know. You can't get me out of your mind. Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. I'm well aware that you hate me, with the way you follow me around like a dark shadow. Ah, so you came to expose my crime? I'm just a Snezhnayan
She doesn't take us seriously at all!
Stop talking about people and things that they were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be forgotten. Is that not the greatest honor they could hope for, Almighty Shogun? That's ancient history. You certainly love to hope that Tsaritsa's dream is the noblest and purest. These other mundane details you insist on mentioning? Stop. For what it's worth, I've grown tired of seeing you around. Before you go saying something you can't take back, remember that charging into Tenshukaku uninvited and lecturing me in front of the show. I'm not sure you realize quite how much
I challenge you to a duel before the throne.
Proceed.
My, you're full of surprises today. So, I'll admit that I never expected to be in a situation where the two of you are aware that the loser...
Traveler!
Then I will deign to share this...
Let's dance!
A lesson on harbinger power and elegance? As you wish. Into the frozen void! You've got some nerve laying your hands on me! Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler! You have reason to be afraid.
You, Blade! You're up!
The Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors! The pale flame smolders! Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering. In fires of immolation, a cherished agony. Do you feel it? But how? I am a Snezhnayan diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me. I swear, if you strike me, I will make sure... The Fatui will make sure that your precious Inazuma... Stop! I order you! And you! Filthy rats! All of you!
You are the enemy of eternity. But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
The Raiden Shogun isn't gonna let us off just like that, right? Oh, the air feels suffocating. It must be the Raiden Shogun's almightiness. One strike from the Shogun and now Senora is gone! She got what she deserved, but Paimon still can't help but feel upset. Why are they doing it? Why are the Harbingers collecting all the no-seeds? Huh? Traveler, you got a headache? Chin up. Let's get out of this place. Paimon feels unsettled. Also, when the Shogun executed Senora with the Muso no Hitotachi, it was unbelievably powerful. It seems impossible to defend against. And if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat. Wants us to go back inside the plane of Euthymia by the statue of the omnipresent god. Oh, but we'll be like lambs to the slaughter, won't we? Oh, maybe we could put this plan on hold for a while? There's the sound of electro zapping in the air. Paimon can barely breathe. Traveler, are you okay? You're so silent. Sounds like there's a lot of noise coming from outside Tenshukaku. Has a fight broken out or something? Oh, the guards seem really nervous. Well, let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
So we meet again. Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again? Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it simply a means of seeking an audience with me? Oh? Surely you didn't rouse me from my state of eternal If so, then you underestimate me. Not so. Only everything that pertains to eternity. The Vision Hunt decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, they would have been purged long ago. Individual ambition is inherently What you might not realize is that all too often, people have... Consider this. No one will lose their life. Rather, those who have lost their lives are the ones who Traveler, your existence, there seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. What matters? That's right. Huh. I'm surprised you... Anyway, you're looking for a chance to shake my will. So be it. Well then, you who would defy eternity, time for... Excessive yearning leads to inevitable destruction. Inferior.
Sakura swirl! My apologies!
Instabilities will be removed. Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Unthinkable!
Strike dead.
Unthinkable!
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, They too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
We can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
I'll protect us.
Take flight! Thunder! Embrace the ice! So rude! My
Yearning, all returns to silence.
Let's dance.
So rude! Kami-santo art! Silencer!
All will be severed.
You've lost, eh?
Yes, I have.
Why can you not trust your people? And in the power, these ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something that no... Is this the lesson you learned from your journey in Liyue? There are nations where humans cast their god aside. So are we to just abandon the notion of progress?
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every Thunder Sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation strike forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles. When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved
That would be...
But is this nation worth existing for stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change? I wonder what loss would it really be?
Miko, retract your word. Never changing eternity is the promise I...
But what your people need from you is not your promises.
Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. But I have experienced it all.
But eternity is far too cruel a fate for you, eh?
For me.
Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, but it must have been terribly lonely here.
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but you are obviously lonely. And yet, for the sake of eternity, tell me this. Why is the sky here that was... This is your plane of euthymia. It's your... So it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. But I have so much to say to you.
How long will that take?
As a fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. So it will probably take me another few centuries to relay it to you.
Seeing you again.
Since you are willing to admit...
What a childish conversation this is. Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your... But, with regards to eternity and the...
You are the one who's been acting like a child. As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope. But some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true for all eternity.
So what did you guys do in the Raiden Shogun's plane of euthymia? Is the Vision Hunt Decree abolished? Oh, gotcha. So maybe the reason Yaimiko is...
What? Another bad one? No, let me try again.
Why, hello, if it isn't the triumphant traveler. And why might you be visiting the shrine?
You literally told us to come meet you!
I was just joking.
Seems like someone's in it pretty good.
Catching up with an old friend I hadn't. By the way, I heard that you had a duel before the throne, with a Fatui Harbinger no less. Courageous and astute. Defeating Signora head-on in a duel means that you're... Still, you did end up victorious.
Sure feels good. They caused plenty of trouble along the way, but at the very...
Wait a second. Did you... As in, The little thing that looks something...
Yep, that's the one. You've seen one too? Gnosis belong to this...
Oh,
What's wrong?
I handed that over.
You did what now?
Well, how else was I supposed to save your skin from the balladeer exactly? The balladeer is number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. I'm not the kind of person who risks life and limb for any old reason.
You did...
After A created her puppet vessel, she no longer had anyone. As her erstwhile closest friend, A handed it over to me. She no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, thus the Gnosis became not only useless, but also a potential source of Is that not a good bargain? Exchanging it for the one at the core? Judging by the results, at least, I dare say I struck a good...
When you put it like that, Paimon has to agree. The Traveler is worth more than a Gnosis. Well, what's done? So anyway... Really?
You intend to travel all over Teyvat, and the time has come for the Inazuma leg of your trip to come to an end. As a mark of my gratitude, I will answer any questions you may have about the road ahead. What would you like to know about? I'm surprised an outlander like you is aware that there was once a change of Electro Archon.
Morax told us. He said that the Electro Archon Ball has passed away.
Yes. The truth of the matter is that there were 2 twin gods, Baal and Beelzebub.
Twin gods?
They won the Archon War together, and when Baal established the shogunate, Beelzebul became her Kagemusha, or Shadow Warrior. Beelzebul is A, with whom we are now both acquainted. Baal's, as far as the world was aware, there were not 2, but 1. They complemented each other, and they ruled Inaz. In fact, the name Baal and the title of Raiden Shogun was...
Until what?
Makoto died several hundred years ago in a war that I was not personally involved in.
Losing her sister must have been super hard on A.
That was when A began to change. Makoto was her greatest loss.
Paimon feels like she understands A a lot better now after...
I didn't spend a great deal of time with her, but my impression was she was a gentle god.
Wow.
That puppet was built with technology that has been lost to time. Perhaps she is a god. Still, there's one other thing on this topic. Before A began modifying her own godly form...
So, you mean there are 3, right?
No. The prototype was merely a proof of concept. Its appearance... The original plan was for A to simply discard it. But perhaps A thought this to be too cruel, because later this puppet wandered Inazuma as an ordinary human male with his own...
Ugh! Not the
Some eccentric geniuses in the ranks of the Fatui made adjustments to the prototype, not only unsealing his power, but very The object of divine creation is now the one who has taken possession of the Gnosis.
What a crazy...
It is, isn't it? Who can say whether it's coincidence or destiny? Sorry, I haven't a clue. But if you still have doubts about A, I would... Not only does she not fit your description, but she voluntarily gave up her Gnosis long ago. That's good to hear. Otherwise, given that I'm her familiar, it could have made...
Don't worry. We aren't looking to pick a fight with you.
I wish you the best of luck. As for your brother's whereabouts, I will use all the resources at my disposal to investigate it. I'll let you know if I find out anything. Consider it part of my means of... After leaving Inazuma,
Ooh, Sumeru! We've run into loads of...
Yes, well... Sumeru is the land of the god of wisdom, but their obsession gives rise to some true... In Sumeru, knowledge is holistically
Knowledge is a...
Yes. I don't know whether it was the sages or Lesser Lord
Lesser Lord Kusanagi?
Oh, you haven't heard. Lesser Lord Kusanali is the deity. I'm sure you must have some things to discuss with her too. Are you sure? Okay then. Oh, keep it safe. Is that all you intend to do with it? There was me thinking that you might hang it around your neck to show off to the world, telling everyone who inquired that.
Who in their right mind would do that?
Okay, I'll stop. Now, I see. But that is merely a small... Your ambition should be something that transcends the world below and the starry sky above. Something that shines in unison with fate itself. Perhaps the reason you do not possess a vision is that such an ambition has yet to be Continue on your journey, and...
Protection of the Electro Archon.
I only wish life could be as...
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. So this is a day in the life of the traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time. A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities.
I'll protect us.
Let me try my blade.
Take flight! Let's dance! Whirling snow!
Cut down. Like this.
So this is a day in the life of the traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time. A blade embraces its duty. Whirling snow! Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Ta! Ta! Take flight! Ta! Ha!
Let's dance.
Yeah! My apologies!
The fairy.
Yeah! Ta! Ha! Yeah! Ha!
Let the show begin.
Let's get down to business.
Whirling snow! Sakura swirl! So rude! Yeah!
Finally, I force.
Take flight!
To the fairy.
Yeah! Yeah!
Finally, no.
Let's dance.
Whirling snow! Embrace the ice!
I'm ready!
Take flight!
Taste my